Right now? Yes, yes. Go.
We gotta sing something.
Who do you meet? Nah. Nagendra Hana. No, Nagendra. Is that the Krishna bhajan? Yes. We're not doing the Krishna bhajan. No. Yeah, you can run that one solo. Abhinanya duo. Let's see it. Let's hear it. Let's hear it.
It's like, come here, my dear Krishna. Wait, guys, every line two times.
Yeah, two times. There you go.
Every line two. Guys, no. What? We're saying no.
Can we do like the Dhakshina?
welcome to this year's Youth Empowerment Program's concluding ceremony. Let us first begin with opening prayers. So I'd like to begin by first offering my pranams to Swami Sharananda and Swami Aparajitananda, to our Brahmacharinis present here today, Brahmacharini Shubhani and Brahmacharini Stuti. And I'd also like to offer my pranams to all of our Sevikas and Sevaks who have helped this program become a successful endeavor. And I also welcome all of our parents who are either present in our audience here today or are here present with us online. And I welcome all others who are here to support our students' successful journey. So this evening is to celebrate the success and transformation of our dear students who have spent the last 5 weeks in a rigorous schedule, constant and deep satsang, and have shown great enthusiasm, sincerity, and endurance. Our program will begin by offering bhakti and surrender to Bhagwan and our beloved Puja Gurudev, without whom nothing is possible. Then we shall hear from the students showcasing what skills they have learned and their personal reflections they have gained through this program. You will also see various different elements of this program itself. And finally, we will hear from our esteemed spiritual guides from this program and significant sevaks who have made this possible. And finally, there will be prasada offered at the end. So this is our program for tonight. Now, before we begin, I request that we offer our utmost support and respect by maintaining silence throughout the program. So please take a moment right now, take out your cell phones, and put it on silent, or turn it off if sometimes these settings are a little confusing. So please take a moment right now, put it on silent or vibrate so that we don't disturb the thought flow of this program today. Alright, so with that, let us commence this program with Mangalacharana in the form of Guru Paduka Puja, led by our Puja Swami Sharananda, joined by Swami Aparajitananda. During the puja, the students will be offering Swami Chinmayananda's Ashtottara Shatanamavali, and during Rajul step, they will be showcasing their Vedic chanting skills. So with that, I hand it over to Swamiji.
Suham karoti kalyanam arogyam dhansampadaha sattvabuddhi vinashaya deepajyote namostute. Om Achyutaya namaha. Om Anantaya namaha. Om Govindaya namaha. Om Agamartam Pradevanam Gamanartam Prashyadam. Gange Chayamuni Chayva Godavari Saraswati Nagmade Sindhu Kaveri Jalismin Sannidhim Kuru Idam पात्रे गंगादि सर्वतीर्थानि आवाहयामि। गंगादि सर्वतीर्थेभ्यो नमः। ओम अपवित्र पवित्रो वा सर्वावस्थातो वा यस्मरेत् पुण्डरीकाख्यं सबाह्याभ्यन्तरशुचिः। In the puja sankalpa, all of us will do. Keep your yes, how Swami is doing, right hand on the knee and then this way.
Left hand covering.
Left hand covering. And the right knee. Please repeat. Mamo Pata Samasta Purita Kshayadvara Asmin Suvamuhurte Jnana Vairagya Bhakti Tatha Vidya Vinaya Praptyartham Sri Sadguru Prasad Siddhyartham Cha Sri Guru Paduka Pujam Adya Karisye Brahmanandam Paramasukadam Kevalam Jnanamurtim Dvandvatitam Gagana Sadrusham Tattvamashyadilaksham Ekam Nityam Vimalamachalam Sarvadhi Sakshibhutam Bhavatitam Trigunarahitam Sadgurum Tam Namami. Om Shri Chinmaya Sadgurave Namaha. Om Shri Chinmaya Sadgurave Namaha. Asmin Bimbe Shri Chinmaya Sadgurum Avahayami. Om Shri Chinmaya Sadgurave Namaha. Om Shri Chinmaya Sadgurave Namaha. Asanam Samarpayami. Om Shri Chinmaya Sadgurave Namaha. Om Shri Chinmaya Sadgurave Namaha. Padyam Arghyam Achamaniyam Samarpayami. Snaniyam Samarpayami. Om Shri Chinmaya Sadgurave Namaha. Om Shri Chinmaya Sadgurave Namaha. Vastrartham Yajñopavitartham Pushpani Samarpayami. Om Shri Chinmaya Sadgurave Namaha. Om Shri Chinmaya Sadgurave Namaha. Dharayami. Gandhasya upari Purnam Samarpayami. Om Shri Chinmaya Sadgurave Namaha. Om Shri Chinmaya Sadgurave Namaha. Shatam Samarpayami. Om Shri Chinmaya Sadgurave Namaha. Om Shri Chinmaya Sadgurave Namaha. Samarpayami. Pushpaihi Archayami. Moving that forward.
Om Jaya Namaha.
समर्पयामि ओम श्री चिन्मय सद्गुरवे नमः।
ओम श्री चिन्मय सद्गुरवे नमः।
भूर्भुवस्सुवः तस्य ध्रुवरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात्। ओम प्राणाय स्वाहा ओम अपानाय स्वाहा ओम व्यानाय स्वाहा ओम उदानाय स्वाहा ओम समानाय स्वाहा ओम ब्रह्मणे स्वाहा ब्रह्मार्पणम् अस्तु। ओम श्री चिन्मय सद्गुरवे नमः।
ओम श्री चिन्मय सद्गुरवे नमः।
नैवेद्यं समर्पयामि। ओम श्री चिन्मय सद्गुरवे नमः।
ओम श्री चिन्मय सद्गुरवे नमः। Shama प्रदीपय सापिन्वमाना सामां मेधा सुप्रदीकाजुषन्तां मयि मेधा मयि प्रजा मयि यज्ञस्तेजो ददातु मयि मेधा मयि प्रजा मयि इन्द्रियं ददातु मयि मेधा मयि प्रजा मयि सूर्यो प्राजो ददातु ॐ हंसाय विद्महे परमहंसाय धीमहि तन्नो हंसः प्रचोदयात् ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः
Om Shri Chinmaya Sadgurave Namaha. Om Shri Chinmaya Sadgurave Namaha. Kayena vacha manasendriyena buddhyatmana va prate sabhava karomi adya sakalam parasmai narayanaye samarpayami Srimannarayanayeki samarpayami. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om. Pujya Gurudev in your own place.
Thank you, Swamiji, for that auspicious start. Swamiji, may I invite you to join us in the audience? And now it is with utmost pleasure that I would now like to invite our students up to the stage. So please come up and let's all give them a round of applause. This is our wonderful batch 8 of the Youth Empowerment Program. So instead of me telling how wonderful they are, yes, please give them a big round of applause. Now, instead of me telling everyone how great they are, I would like them to showcase what their reflections are so that you can see for yourself the depth that they have developed over this course. So we will now hear from each student. Each of their reflection showcases what they have studied, the seva that they have done, and most importantly, the transformation they have truly felt from within. So we will first hear from 3 students, and then a bhajan, and then we will hear from 4 students. The first student, the first 3 will be Ananya, and then Niharika, and then Sai. So may I first call upon Ananya to come up and speak.
my name is Ananya, and today we finished the Youth Empowerment Program. 5 weeks ago, when I first stepped into Abhidaya, I was met with an overwhelming sense of regret. Not only had I chosen to lock myself in a box for the next 5 weeks, I'd chosen to do so with 6 people I'd never met, studying scriptures I'd never understood, with gurus that I didn't know at all. But as time went on, I realized that coming out of my first year of college, I was met with the real harsh uncertainties of the life that I had in front of me. And so, slowly but surely, I realized that that bubble that my parents had put around me was going to pop. And these very realities or uncertainties would be the things that guide my future in the years to come. And so, as we waded through the steps of the Sadhana Panchakam, found ourselves through the verses of Bhaja Govindam, and encountered infinite Atma, Kahas, Tattva Bodaha, I slowly but surely realized that the validation and protection that I was looking for in the external world existed nowhere else but right within me this entire time. All it took was Bhagwan's voice to realize that it really was me this whole time and will be me in the future. And none of this would have been possible without Swami Sharanandaji's grace and support in helping yet batch 8 come to reality. Without the community that he has so strongly supported here in Chinmaya Mission Chicago over the last 4 decades, none of this would have been possible. And you CHYKs are truly amazing. Without you, our bhiksha would not have been nearly as delicious every single night. Yes. Our experiences here wouldn't have been as seamless. The very Bal Vihar camp that we're running right now would be very much impossible. And your seva has taught me so much more than just the importance of action and karma in this world. It's taught me how to serve others with unrelenting love. But most importantly, how that unrelenting love shows us the path to Bhagwan himself. I would greatly like to thank the CHYKs here that have helped to make this opportunity so possible. Also, I'd like to thank the 6 Yuvaveers sitting on the left side of me. Thank you, Abhi, Karan, Sai, Kavya, Niharika, and Divya. Because without y'all, wouldn't have been nearly as stressful or as memorable. I'd also like to thank Swami Aparajitananda ji, Swami Sharananda ji, Brahmacharini Shubhani ji, Brahmacharini Sanjay ji, and Brahmacharini Stuti ji, and all the other wonderful Brahmacharis that have helped to make the last 5 weeks such a thoughtful experience, but also helped us realize the inner mumukshus that have lived within us this entire time. And lastly, I would like to thank the very first gurus I ever had, Mama and Papa. Aap dono ke bina main yahan khadi nahi ho pati, so dhanyavad raha. And so, here's to yet batch 8, the most valiant Mudhamates this ashrama will ever know.
Hi, my name is Niharika, and this is my raw reflection. So the weeks coming into Yup, I was in a place where I was really confused and lost. I was between majors. I was going through a lot of changes in my life. And most of all, I was dreading getting older. I was dreading the 9 to 5, getting married, having kids. I was like, what is the point of life? I was just very lost. And I remember the first satsang, Swamiji was like, every action has to be for a goal. And he was like, and I was like, okay, that sounds interesting. And he was like, that goal is to love everyone. And I was like, what if I don't want to love everyone? And I remember raising my hand and asking him the question, is there other goals that I can work towards? And he was like, they're all the same goal. And later I realized this goal that he was talking about was realization, moksha. And I think that's what Yat provided me with. That purpose, something to work towards, And that's exactly what I need at this point in my life. That there's something greater to life than just earning money. So my first week here was just a lot of confusion. I was like asking questions constantly. And all of those questions, sorry to interrupt all the questions, but all the questions were like coming from a place of confusion, but slowly, as we started exploring texts like Tattva-bodha, they became more like curious sort of questions about exploring the text and Vedanta. And I found myself becoming more stable, and my mind just started feeling a lot more calm and peaceful, and less of that confusion that I initially had come into Yup with. So as I studied these texts and as I got to spend time with the Swamijis, Shubhani, all the Brahmacharis, I learned so much, not just through these lectures, not just through the satsangs, but also with being around them, being in their presence, the amount of love and like selfless action that they would have, just observing them in the dining hall, just through conversations with them, was just so amazing. The amount of love they exuded, that I felt like absorbing whenever I'd be around them. And on top of that, all of the CHYKs, so much love. You guys saw us as your own children before you even met us. You guys loved us before you even got to know us, and that's so beautiful. That is so amazing, and I think that's something truly that I can take away from just spending time with you guys. The amount of selfless action, the amount of purity in your actions is just observing that and being around it and being around everyone is just a blessing in itself. And I want to conclude by saying that Bhagwan put me in Yup, and the main thing that I took away from everything was that Bhagwan will be there with me for the rest of my life, and that there's nothing to worry about. And Yup has basically, in conclusion, given me this sort of confidence that I need to approach the rest of my life. Thank you very much.
Hari Om, Mama Nama Sai Krishna. Aham Yuvakaha. For all of us who, like me, are Sanskrit illiterate, that is, my name is Sai Krishna, and I'm a Yuvakaha, or student. One day, my dad told me about Yup. He mentioned this program where I could spend 5 weeks in a box learning about Guru Stotram. And as I'm sure many of my fellow Yuvaveers were, I was skeptical. I wondered, why would I come to this program where they're going to take my phone, take my laptop, and make me listen to 3 lectures a day, wake up at 5 a.m. for yoga, and not let me go to bed until 11? Now, Now, fortunately for me, my experience was far from that. I really did enjoy it. And Shubhani would always make us reflect on what we had learned during her lectures. So I'd like to do a little week-by-week reflection on every single thing that I've done over the course of the weeks, or at least the most important, and how our fellow CHYKs, Brahmacharis, and Swamijis have helped us through this process. So let's jump in to the before. Me begrudgingly filling out my Yup application with nothing better to do over the summer. I fill out my application, and the only real thought going on in my mind is what's for dinner. Dosa. Masala dosa, of course. Now, the camp rolls around. I land at Midway. Vaibhav Shastri drives me to the ashram, tells me a little bit about his story. He did Yup. He's lived in the Chicagoland area for a long time. And he introduced me to Swamiji, Swami Sharananda, who was probably the first face that I saw at the ashram. Thank you, Swamiji, for such a warm welcome. Now, after I got settled in, I started to wonder to myself, why did I come here at all? They're going to take my phone away, and I have to read Guru Stotram for 5 weeks. Now, of course, we didn't just cover Guru Stotram, as you've heard. But I was really nervous, and the dread started to set in. Why am I here? And after a not-so-brief discussion over the first night's dinner, thank you, Kavya, for telling me that I should just roll with the punches. And what's the worst case? I take nothing out of this program, and all I learned from all of this experience is that I should never come to Chinmaya Mission ever again. Now, for my 1-year seva period, I do hope to join Swami Vivekanandaji in DC as a valiant servant, a valiant seva, and I hope that this turns around. But let's talk a little bit about week 1. So, after this experience, I pulled my tabla out, and I found a little bit of a home. I've always played tabla at Chinmaya Mission. I actually learned how to play tabla at Chinmaya Mission. And after playing some bhajans and talking to Shubhani, I really found a home here. And week 1, finding the fun in the little things is what keeps week 1 going. Now, week 2 was another week of fun. Swamiji talked about the Ashwatha tree of samsara, imaginary yet so strong. Now, week 3 is where things start to go a little bit downhill. Did you know that you can get your daily dosage of sodium by drinking a gallon of milk and 2 cups of yogurt every single day? Now, that might seem crazy, but when you're given saltless khichdi every single meal, you find ways. Now, after a week of silence along with saltless khichdi, we broke our monam with a 24-hour Hanuman Chalisa thon. And Niharika and I played tabla for almost 18 of those hours before my wrist decided to stop working, and I got 2 days off of yoga. And if you've ever been in Shubhaniji's yoga classes, you know that's a win. Now, I also got to make some vadas that day for Hanumanji. And if anybody tells you that those vadas were understood, they're lying to you. Asatyam. Now, week 4 rolls around, and I realized that I have to leave this place and go back and live in the real world. So I started to do some reflecting over some suji halwa that I made for the Guru Paduka Puja. Thank you, Ananya, for making sure that we used enough ghee during the making of the halwa. Now, Swami Aparajitananda told us to keep a spiritual diary of things that we do that waste time. First entry, it was worth it. Now on to week 5, camp. We talked about prarabdha karma during the camp. You know, the kind of karma that you get when you were a naughty kid at summer camp, and now you're stuck with 20 of them. So after this roller coaster of asat and nitya, let's talk a little bit about some satyam, truth. Yet has been a truly life-changing endeavor over the course of the past 5 weeks. And I can't thank my fellow Yuvaveers, all of the sevaks, all of the Brahmacharins, and Swamijis who have helped guide us through this journey. Even with the shortened course plan, all of the teachings that we've had over the course of these weeks have entirely changed my perspective on the way that I live my life. Except for going to the gym. Sorry, Karan, can't do it. So I'd once again like to thank all of the sevaks, all the brahmacharis, and of course both Swamijis who have so graciously hosted this camp, taught us all of these texts. I'd like to especially reach out to Suma Auntie, who brought 8 pounds of urad dal, which has mysteriously disappeared.
So as you can see, their words have the spirit of blossoming shraddha and inner clarity. So before we continue, I thought we have now bhajan for Hanuman Chalisa. Sorry, they have a bhajan that they will be singing right now, and this is one of their favorite ones. We spent a whole class trying to debate which one that they should be singing today, and it took a half an hour for them to decide. So I will hand it to our students to showcase their favorite bhajan.
Half an hour, more like 3 days.
Rama Nama Kirtana Kare Bhakt Jan Nritya Kare Bhagwan. Rama Nama Kirtana Kare Bhakt Jan Nritya Kare Bhagwan. Rama Prema Mein Magan Hue Jan. Rama Prema Mein Magan Hue Jan. Bisre Dekh Kapan, Bisre Dekh Kapan. Rama Rama Shri Rama Rama Jai Rama Rama Kirtan Kare Bhagwan.
our four remaining students here. First is Kavya, then Abhiram, then Karan, and finally Divya. So Kavya.
Hari Om. My name is Kavya. Coming into YAP, I was an anxious, uncertain mess, and I had no idea what I had signed up for. Since being here, I've grown and healed in ways I never could have imagined. And I can easily attribute all of my growth to my teachers and the Chinmaya Mission Chicago community. All of the aunties and uncles that cooked for us, picked us up from the airport, brought us groceries, or any other necessities that we needed. Everyone that held workshops and spent the day with us are the reason I could grow so much. There are a few people that I want to especially express my gratitude for. Seema Auntie, Shubhani ji, and Sanjana ji. Seema Auntie. Thank you for your kind and supportive words. Your positivity is truly contagious. Thank you for listening and making time in your incredibly busy schedule to constantly show up for us. Thank you for making me feel loved and included right from the minute we met. I am eternally grateful for you. Shubhani ji. Thank you for your patience, kindness, wisdom, and discipline. I have learned so much from you. Thank you for loving me when I felt like I couldn't even love myself. Thank you for accepting me so seamlessly. Sanjana ji. Even though we only had a short amount of time with you, you have left an indelible impression on me. Thank you for making time for me even when you barely had time to sleep. Thank you for creating a space for me to express my thoughts and feelings without judgment. I am so grateful that you are stationed in DFW so I can continue to have your guiding light close to me. Being surrounded and supported by such incredible, inspirational women has been the greatest blessing YAP has brought me. So thank you for bringing light to the black holes of my mind and filling the voids in my heart with overwhelming amounts of love. I am eternally grateful for this community's love, support, efforts, intentions, and presence. And for that, I thank each and every one of you with all of my heart. Hari Om.
Hari Om. Hello everyone. Hari Om. My name is Satyatrita or Abhiram. And if you don't know, they gave us all Sanskrit names during the course, and my name means one who holds on to truth. So I gotta see if I live up to that name, but growing up was weird. Like, you don't physically notice yourself growing up right now. Like, in this moment, I'm not saying I'm growing up, but like, if you only notice it when you look back at your life. And I think that's the philosophy, that's how I'm reflecting on this YAP experience. Coming into YAP, I was a completely different person than I am now. But during the course, day in and day out, it just felt like the same 17-hour routine. And yes, we did sit down and count the amount of hours it takes. Yoga in the morning, then satsang, then breakfast, then Sanskrit, Vedic chanting, another satsang, banana break, lunch, another break, then workshop, sports, Nikita Japa, bhajans, another satsang, dinner, and then another reflection. that's like probably 12 different things I have to do every day. So the days literally started blurring together at some point. And I was honestly getting worried that nothing would have changed when I got home. I just went through this experience and, I just got over it. I mean, except for the fact that I have like 50 new Vedanta books, 2 notebooks filled with notes, and a bunch of pens that I can go out and write. Also the fact that I look 30 with my receding hair. I mean, it was really testing my titiksha. For those of you who don't know, titiksha means forbearance or endurance. It was testing my titiksha at some point. I mean, there's only so many times I could listen to a Sai talk about Peru, or Kavya talk about AFI, that's a sorority if you guys know. Or Karan attempt to give spiritual advice. Or Niharika's weirdly existential lecture questions. Or Divya reminding us to say Satvik. Or Ananya. I mean, to be fair, they were probably tired of me hearing about my cousin Guha. But anyways, yeah, looking back, I was a completely different person in June. And I think one of the moments that solidified that was when we were doing one of our nightly Q&As with Swami Aparajitananda. And he told us the world is absolutely perfect. I mean, if I heard that when I first got here, I would have probably laughed. Like, I spent so much money, time, and effort to fly here just to hear this. Like, literally, the reason I'm doing this right now is because I couldn't find an internship and I had the free time. Honestly, because of that. I'm genuinely worried I might not graduate college. Like, the world, there's so many bad things happening in the world. So how could it possibly be perfect? That's like ridiculous. But after 27 days of sadhana, it honestly made perfect sense. You are the reason for all that happens in your life. Harsh, but that's reality. But that also means you are in charge of your destiny. How? It's literally so simple. You just have to listen to the Bhagavan in front of you. Like, he literally will make, there's no possible way that anything can go wrong in your life if you just listen to the voice of God inside of you. That's literally the entirety of chapter 3, which is honestly one of my favorite Vedanta texts I learned during this course. But you just need to listen to God, and he will go out of his way to make sure that you are safe. He will literally tell you the right thing to do. Just listen to him. Like, it's your fault if you ignore him. Don't get upset if something bad happens. He told you the advice. He told you what to do. And if you just ignore him and something bad happens, like, tough luck, bro. And I'm just like, he just gave me a world in karmic balance. And it really had to take God 18 chapters and 700 verses to convince Arjuna to kill the Kauravas. Because they're bad people. I mean, you should have said this. Like, just listen to God instead of listen to what their dharma is. You know that gut feeling you get sometimes? I know Swamiji doesn't like when we say gut feeling because of gross body and whatnot. But you know that feeling you get about something sometimes? Honestly, I got it when I decided to apply to this program. Like, I did not, my original plan for this program was to go after I graduated college. But now I had the free time, I'm like, why not? There's nothing else I can do in my life. But I'm realizing that he was literally just begging me to apply. Like, there were so many things that had to happen for me to go to this program at this exact moment, especially during the 50-year CHYK anniversary. Like, there were so many, which I just realized right now, there's so many things that had to happen for this, like, for me to attend this program, and it's literally God guiding me to this path. So, I mean, it's such an obvious play. I don't see how Brahmacharini doesn't take it here. It's pretty clear. I don't see how he doesn't take this play. If you don't know, that's my commentator voice. I do sports commentary with Karan. It's so much easier to make decisions with this way of thinking. They had to shave my head, take away my phone, deprive me of salt for a week, and just completely break my ego, but it was only so that I could listen to the God inside of me. I could listen to the divinity inside of me. So, that's why I believe this course was the greatest decision I've ever made. And honestly, I could not think of a better group of people to spend it with, or a better group of gurus and spiritual leaders, especially Shubhani ji, Swami Sharananda ji, Dhiren ji, Swami Aparajitananda ji, Sanjana ji, Stuti ji, Jyoti ji, and Hari ji. Amazing, amazing gurus. Every single one of them, their lectures made me think more about the concepts that I was learning. So there could not have been a better environment that I could have learned. I could have done this course in. May Bhagavan be with us all.
I'm just excited to sit in a chair tomorrow. I'm not too sure how I can follow that one up, but I'll try my best here. My name is Karan, and you have classmates who've been stuck with me for a month now. I promise this is the last time you guys are going to hear me say this. Let's say it all together. Agar nasha baato mein ho, to jaan bhi nash hote. Now, Dhiren ji mentioned this quote in one of our workshops, and for some reason it just stuck. I've said it probably around 100 times over this course, which is why every time I say it's not good for me. So on the surface level, this quote means that if the intoxication of the alcohol was in the cup, in the alcohol itself, then the cup would start to dance. So if we only look at the surface, we will never find out what's deeper. So to do this, we all know that if there's no analogy about a snake or an ocean, that the topic wasn't clear enough, right? It wasn't explained clear enough. So I'm gonna try to do that. As Swamiji says, let me tell you a story to make this more clear. I've always lived my life as I was on a boat, just floating on the surface of the ocean. How so? What's on the ocean? These waves. There's these big waves, these big highs, and then these waves are bound to crash. They're bound to fall. And that's how I've been living my life, trying to chase those highs and avoid the lows. But there comes a point in everyone's life where we realize that waves can't stay. No matter how long we try to hold on to them, they're bound to fall. So we realize that the surface of the ocean really is never quiet. The waters are always moving. And if that's all that the surface has to offer to us, what do, right? We gotta get off the boat and jump into the water. The moment we hit that, dive into that water, the moment we go deeper, the world above us goes silent. It's quiet, it's true bliss. The waves that were once above us we're unaffected by them. They don't affect us in any way, but we sit there and we can watch them. So those are the two things that happens when we jump into the water. One, we can watch the waves without these waves affecting us. And number two, we realize that once surface we thought we were, when we go into the water, it's nothing at all compared to what the ocean actually is. It's a speck compared to almost an infinite. So let's go back to this quote now. Let's go a little deeper, right? This quote is saying that objects, experiences, those big highs of waves are all bound to fall. That's not where we find this true happiness, this true joy. That's already within us, and we must realize this and go deep to find this. Now, here's the thing. If we just jump off of a boat, we're gonna drown, no? We have to realize a couple things before. Number one, if we don't know that there's more to the surface of the ocean, then we won't jump. Number two, we need the right gear. We need whatever you need to swim, the right gear, the right gear. And number three, if we don't know how to swim, and if we don't know how to use this gear, it's all useless, right? So, saying this, I'm thankful for my parents for telling me that there's more to this ocean of life than just the surface. I'm thankful for this YEP course. I'm grateful for this YEP course for the gear that it's given me, the scriptures, this amazing group of satsang. I got that in trivia today. This amazing group of satsang, they've kept a smile on my face for the past month, had amazing conversations, and it's kept me going. And finally, without the gurus, we wouldn't be able to do anything with the scriptures. I'd like to thank them for really giving us a full tutorial, full course on how to chart these unknown waters. And without them, all this would have been impossible. So, finally, I'd like to thank Bhagwan for giving me this infinite oxygen tank, keeping me going every single day. And my dad once asked me, "Who are you?" I now know it's my time to jump off my boat of ignorance and realize my true self. Also, thank you so much to the CHYKs. Thank you so much. Thank you to everybody. The food was absolutely fantastic, magnificent. I eat a lot of food, and it was amazing that I was full and happy and content every day. So, wow.
My name is Divya, and from the day I became involved with Chinmaya mission, when I was 8 years old, I blindly chanted our pledge. We stand as one family, bound to each other with love and respect. I learned what it truly means to stand as one family, and that was all due to everyone present in this room today. I learned it from all of you. The Annadatas that brought us food and anything else we needed as if we were their own children. Shubhani ji, Hari ji, Sanjana ji, Stuti ji, Jyoti ji, the Brahmacharins, they were the most loving mentors we could have asked for. They picked us up when we were at our lowest points, tolerated all of our peculiar personalities, not my words, Shubhani ji's, and made us feel like we really belong here and this path is achievable. Both of our Swamijis have inspired us with their love, not only towards us by making us peanut butter, we've gone through several cups of Swami Sharanandaji's, or lovingly calling us idiots, courtesy of Swami Aparajitananda. But to see them love everything and everyone around them, and to see them truly live the values of Vedanta was a blessing in itself and inspired all of us to go forward in this path. I will admit, loving all the time was very difficult, especially with these people. It was hard to love Kavya's downward dog for 45 minutes at yoga. It was hard to wake up to Karan's Subramanyam. What he meant to say was Suprabhatam. It was hard to endure Sai and Niharika's incessant questions. I think this morning was the first lecture where we didn't have questions. It was also difficult to love Abhi Sanskritam. And Ananya waking me up in the middle of the night at 2 a.m. one day saying, "Ka, go, go." But as I reflect back, I realize how close we've grown over these past 5 weeks. These guys have become my family, and before I knew it, Abhyudaya became a home to me as well. Somewhere between duck walking across the field on Fridays and eating saltless khichdi for a week, somewhere between learning Mahavakyas of life, like I am nothing, to I am Brahmasmi, every single one of us experienced joy here. A type of joy that's beyond expectation. A joy we never imagined experiencing in a setting so far away from home and family, with no electronics. This joy came from the satsang of one another. It came from the love every single sevak here showered on us. It came from Bhagwan, our shastras, our gurus, and our own true self. And now that we've experienced this joy, we know exactly what to strive for when we re-enter our real world tomorrow. This program taught me where that joy lies and how to be a source of it myself. It's taught me to love God, to serve with yajna bhava. It's shown me how to evolve from a mudha to a mumukshu. And as we grow past this transformational chapter, we will strive to live the teachings we've learned here. My deepest gratitude to Bhagwan and Puja Gurudev for all the people that he sent our way to guide us through this transformative journey. We wouldn't be here without all of you. Dhanyavadaha and Hari Om.
In Ramayana and Hanuman Chalisa, you often hear the phrase Mana Krama Bhajana, thought, word, and deed. So you're able to see their thoughts through their speech. Shall we see them in action? So we will take 2 minutes. There's a presentation that will showcase their, if we can get that one light, and we'll give us a moment just to transition, and we shall see videos and pictures of them in action in the Youth Empowerment Program. So it was apt that some of you talked about the yoga curl and the Sanskrit lessons. So with that, I hope you got to see a little bit of what it's like for them when they were going through this course. Now, at this point, we'll have a couple of speakers to offer our gratitude and thanks, and to speak from their perspective on these students and their evolution and growth. So first, I would like to invite Brahmacharini Shubhani to reflect on the entire journey and express on all of our behalfs gratitude to everyone that was in support of this program. So Shubhani.
Hari Om and Pranam. I am here to just share a few words of gratitude. You've all already said so much, but I'll just share something very short. On May 8th was Puja Gurudev Jayanti, and that was the day where we were going to decide whether to have YEP or not for this year. And we had intended to have it, but we didn't have enough of attraction as we thought we would. And we decided to cancel the program. And when I went to bed that night, something didn't feel right. It was as if I was questioning, Bhagwan, is this actually real? Is this happening? And Swami Sharananda ji sent us an email and said, have YEP in Abhyudaya. You have sincere seekers with you, have YEP in Abhyudaya. And we checked with Swami Shantananda ji. And after Swami Shantananda ji's blessings, then we agreed. We just said yes. We didn't know how anything is going to happen, where are we going to be. And we reached out to all of the students, and Divya, Harika, Ananya, Kavya, and Sai were in that meeting. And later on, Aviram and Karan came. And every week, Rajul ji was there, Swami Sharananda ji, and we would sit, and everything just fell into place. We needed a Sanskrit teacher, and a Vedic chanting teacher, and Venkat ji came along. We needed a bhajan teacher, and Pavitra ji came along, and Shobha ji. And we needed someone to help manage facilities. Anand ji came along. We were thinking about what to do for Bhiksha and how we plan meals, and Sumaji stepped in. Sumaji, an entire field of Sevaks stepped in. And we were thinking, for YEP, we should also have some Seva opportunity. And Rashmiji and Yuvaveers said, oh, we have this camp going on. So everything just fell into place so seamlessly. And it was Bhagavan carrying every single step, carrying us through every single step. So today I just want to offer our gratitude on behalf of YEP, all of the Brahmacharins, on behalf of all of our team. Sanjana ji and Hari ji and Akalka ji has also worked on this. First to Bhagavan and our Guru Parampara. Really, without Puja Gurudev, none of us would be here. And I think about this every day. We really wouldn't be here. And of course, gratitude to Swami Sharananda ji, because Swamiji, without you, we wouldn't have run this at all. And it's only Swamiji's words that made this alive. And Swami Aparajitananda ji also, I know, I had a conversation with Swamiji, and that's only because Swamiji's supporting this, that this is stable and steady. And throughout, we had, of course, Brahmacharini Sanjana ji who's here with us, Hari ji who came, and Stuti ji who's here, Jyoti ji was also here, Dhiran ji, everybody. We needed someone to pick up all of you from the airport, and I just texted Shilpa, can you take care of all of the rides? And she did. She did. So she's also helped out. I reached out to some of the CHYKs to see if they want to come and do workshops, and they also came. So you saw a couple of them, you saw a couple of Sethukaris. And one thing I mentioned to you, I know, is that anything we asked, we never got a no. We never is the greatest teaching. It's not the books, it's not what we hear, but it's what we see in your hearts. That to me is the greatest teaching. And I think that's been a really great teaching for all of us. So we're eternally grateful for all of you, all of the CHYKs in supporting us in every single way. And we also want to offer a great gratitude to all of you, 7 of you. I know I said you're all peculiar and you drive us crazy sometimes. That's really being with you every day has been a blessing, a real, real blessing for me. Every day I'm grateful for you. So thank you. Hari Om.
Thank you, Shubhani. And as Shubhani mentioned, we couldn't have done it without this facility. So I'd like to invite Rajul ji, who in this program is representing Abhyudaya Center here, for a few heartfelt words.
Hari Om. Pranams to our Puja Swamijis, our Brahmacharinis, Dhirenji, all the parents of the YUP students, all the CHYKs, and all of you. On behalf of Chinmaya Mission Chicago Board of Trustees, we'd like to offer our gratitude and our love to Shubhani ji and Puja Swami Sharananda ji for taking the initiative and allowing us to host the YUP course here in Chicago. Just to clarify, Abhyudaya is not a separate center in itself. It's part of Chicago. So it's just the building is Abhyudaya. So with the grace of Bhagwan, a lot of things have been happening and all things have been happening simultaneously. So just happy to report just when the YUP course is ending, the Swami residence is also getting its final review for occupancy. And this is not the official announcement, but it's coming next week. Our construction permit is also coming our way Monday or Tuesday. So all your blessings being here and everybody being here, it's been just a beautiful thing. To all the YUP students, you're a hard act to follow, so I'm not as funny as you guys, but it was really nice to hear all your reflections, and congratulations on surviving Mondam and Saltless Khichdi Week, and putting up with the aunties questioning you, and how do you like it, and I know sometimes you guys will just be like, okay, let's just hang out alone and leave us alone, aunties. But, and the Mundan for you guys, and of course, the receding hairline, it's your dad, okay? I can joke because Ramachandran is here. So you're not 1 in a million, you're 1 in a billion. Literally, 1 billion Indians. And just to have the thought of coming here and doing this course, it just shows how great you are. So please take your superpowers and share them with your local centers or wherever you are, and just share the teachings. Don't hold on to them, because that's where the power comes from, is from sharing them. So thank you all, and thank you to the parents for sending your beautiful children here and trusting us. And at this time, we'd like to offer our Guru Dhakshina to our camp Swamins and Brahmacharins. And so first, Puja Swami Sharananda ji would offer our Guru Dhakshina. Now Puja Swami Aparajitananda. Now Shubhani ji. And Sanjana ji. It's a beautiful tradition that we have of offering Guru Dhakshina, and it's a blessing to be able to offer it. And on a side note, food has been wonderful, but tonight is going to be a little bit of we had a little snafu. We have double the quantity of food that we ever made a mistake. Wow. So far, everything has been wonderful. We didn't make it. So everyone, please be ready to take food home. Eat a lot, and please take some home to share with your families. So. One always takes care of us, okay? All right, thank you, and Hari Om.
Now, the very heart of the Youth Empowerment Program is nothing other than what Puja Gurudev has given to us in terms of Shastras. And that knowledge has been passed down to each generation, and on behalf of the Brahmacharins and the students, we offer our heartfelt gratitude to our Swamijis who are here. So as a high note to start concluding our program today, we'd like to hear some words from both Swamijis. So firstly, I'd like to invite Swami Aparajitananda ji to address the group and offer blessings and words of advice.
Hari Om and humble prostrations to my Lord present here.
Hari Om.
I heard a very nice story. It was an interesting story, so I remember it. So there was this lady who was quite late. I think it was in New York or somewhere. So she was rushing for her train. It had almost left and she's on her journey. But then she found in the compartment nobody was there. She was amazed. How come there is nobody in the compartment? She thought maybe these days is a little, people are less about it. Then she found that in the compartment there was this one person sitting there. Only one person. Little elderly person. Stout. She sat there. This person just looked at her for some time and then he was reading something, so he continued reading that. She went and sat just opposite him. This gentleman went on reading. He did not bother. There was one cigar. He was smoking a cigar also. So the smoke of that cigar was there everywhere. She tried to indicate to this person that in the train you are not supposed to smoke. There is a special place there for smoking. So in so many gentle ways she indicated to him, please stop, by clearing the throat. And so many coughing and all that, artificial coughing. But this gentleman did not mind her. So she thought maybe one cigar is over, then after that he will stop. No. she took another cigar. After the first one, she took another one. And the cigar takes long time. Slowly burns from. Finally, she was completely irritated. All her samadhana, Veda, everything over. And now she thought, I must give him a piece of my mind. She just shouted at him, Sir, don't you know that this is a public place? You are not supposed to smoke. And she shouted. All that pent up irritation, everything came out as a blast. That person just looked at her. Did not say anything. He was just silent. He just put off that cigar, kept it aside, and continued reading. He did not utter a word. She was happy that this person listened. And as though she had won a war, great relief that yes, finally justice has prevailed, whatever. She was sitting there. At that time, the ticket checker, what is the ticket collector? What do you call it? Conductor, you call it here. In India, it is bus conductor. Okay. So that person came. He saw this lady sitting there. He immediately went and called her and said, Madam, please come here. Madam, you are not supposed to travel in this compartment. Because this compartment belongs to the military chief. And the person who is sitting there is General Grant. It is his personal compartment. The moment she came to know this, you can imagine her condition. She took her bag and ran away from there. Why did I tell this story? In the same way as somebody quoted me. The world is perfect. But we think that I am the right person in the wrong world. And therefore my responsibility is to change all these people. I am a perfect man. But then, when we enter into this spiritual field, we come to know everything is perfect. And if there is only one person who is imperfect, who is he? It is me, myself. So Puja Gurudev used to say, one word Vedanta, one statement Vedanta, shut up and get out. You've come here not to make noise. Shut up. Learn to quieten the mind. Because everything is perfect here. And get out of this world. So what is our purpose? Mind your own business. And what is our business? Mind is the business. Mind is the business. Mind your own business. If this you have understood, my dear youngsters, the purpose of yap is served. Hari Om. Thank you.
And finally, I would like to invite Swami Sharananda. We are deeply honored to hear from you. Because of your guidance, it has illumined this entire program. So, Swamiji.
Samastadana Kalyani Niratam Karunamayam Namami Chinmayam Devam Sadgurum Brahmacharini. Pujya Gurudev's wish that our children and our youth will be initiated into this Vedantic education so that they will continue to do there. His aim was not for 10 or 15 years, but long future. Swami Mitrananji, who is in India, he started our youth empowerment program. By the way, we call it youth empowerment program, but I feel that is women empowerment program.
There front seat. Swami train started, but there was nothing here. Once they go to Bhalala, they have no connection with the mission at all. They don't come back. Then Swami Saraswati, he really worked very hard. We remember him today. Now he is in India because he wanted to go to there. So he seated there. He started, he worked very hard. A lot of children attended. 3 courses. Swami has taken 5 courses. 5 courses. In our Chinmaya, we have a big property there, and there it was started. It was going on very well. And suddenly, Swamiji always wanted to work in India, so he requested Swami Swarupanandaji, then he went. Though Swami Swarupananda said no, but at the end he yielded. So he is in India. And after Swamiji went, then the pandemic came. Then the year course completely collapsed. There is nobody was even registering. Then we did in the Zoom. Is it online? We did 1 year. But it was not that successful. Then we started the course. Then the applicants were very less in number. And then one day, we got the email that your course is closed. We had cancelled the course. And that was very heartbreaking because which is what Puja Gurudev is, and it is going on so well that has to come to a certain hurdle that is heartbreaking. Then, but here there is a place, the rooms are there, here there is no problem at all, and our mission is here, and our devotees are here, only 7 children have registered, so that is not a problem at all. So we requested Shubhani, by the way, Shubhani is like a mother to them. I'll take a little more time. Okay. Then Shubhani told that let us think of. She doesn't do anything without asking Swami Santananji because he is the CMW president. Then she also conveyed to Swami Swarupananji. Then I asked Rajulji that can we do here? Rajul is a person who never tells no. I have never heard construction, this and that, whatever. Always she is very encouraging. She will, that is a Puja Gurudev. Puja Gurudev has always encouraged. Tell no, you cannot do. That is a very negative thing. But she told that yes, we'll do. Okay. Then of course she told all other board members and everything. Everybody agreed. Everything fell in place. Then the children. And everybody tells that A, B, C, D. I don't know whether you understand. Okay, these are coming here. This place will, whatever little name is there, everything will go. It will be a big show. And they are coming and all those things there. And for the first time, by the way, for since last 1 month, they have not seen their face. Because all the mirrors are covered. You can, now it is not, it is uncovered. Shubhani came and put everything at this. They cannot see them, their face. Okay, they have not seen. What are the things they have gone through? Then the phones were taken. Today it was given the phones. All the phones are intact, nothing is taken, everything is intact. She has planned so well, everything. And then I was, by seeing them, I was remembering when they went through these things, I was remembering my time in the Vedanta course. If I would have even 1/10 of them, their quality, then I would have been doing much better, okay? They have not seen their face, they are born and brought up here, they have not seen their face. I don't know how many of can, the mirror is closed in the home, or just black thing, but who will live at home and home? Who live at home? They not only survived, they thrived. Okay? Phones were taken away. Without phone is our first wife, first spouse. Without a phone, even wife will not to wife, husband will not to husband. Because we need the phone all the time. Even with that phone, we cannot function at all. But there's no function. But they're okay, isn't it? They're okay. They look at least okay. Yes. Then, no salt for 1 week. No talking. Then Mundan. Even the girls also wanted to do Mundan. Because we want to save her position. Okay, it went to that extent. And the boys, they did Mundan, but now they don't look like because the hair has come. And they dance with the choti. He has looked like a cookie. Okay. So what I'm telling, all these things they went through. Classes, Sanskrit and all of it is not easy every day. Whatever we are going through Vedanta course, we are also going through the same thing, with same intensity. Okay? That is an amazing thing. But I have not had a single day complaining that I don't know why I'm here. I remember my parents, I am missing them. Nobody has told. They were happy. When they came all individuals from different places. But within a very short time, I was just watching them, they became so close to each other. Very close. Everywhere they are like, as if they are like one entity. And that is because always the creativity in the home. You can see as wife were actually dharma patni, how much goes at home. But they are all very together. That is they like each other. Everybody has a very different way of thinking, different way of being, but still liking each other, accepting each other, and then going through. It is not easy thing. It's not easy thing. Our individual over it. Okay, I'm from Alvia, this and that. Then one day I saw Abhijit, but now he changed. Okay, he looks different. Because I have seen him, because in New Jersey camp always I go there and I have seen him. Okay? If you are extremely fortunate, you will have but here he is so nice, he's like a cool as a cool. So, and when they came with a different appearance, but now you can see a glow on their face. Do you see that?
Yes.
Yeah. That means they have changed. Somebody asked one child, the dad took the child to a spiritual gathering. And dad told to the child, you know, Swami Vivekananda is coming. Let us go. Swami Vivekananda is coming. Who is Swami Vivekananda? He is great. He explained everything to Swami. So, okay, let us go. But there are so many sadhus there going to the stage. They are climbing the steps. Then the child, all the sadhus, they are wearing the same robe and 7 head and everything. They look so bright and all that. They are going there. Then the child asked Dad, who is Swami Vivekananda? Everyone looks same here. Then the dad told, Beta, you wait here. Everybody looks bright when they are going, but while coming down, the person who is looking the brightest is Swami Vivekananda. And the child waited, and he did not have to tell that this is Swami Vivekananda. He recognized. Okay, that is the thing they have learned here. That's why they look different. They look different. Okay. And they will go, and we are sure that some of that they will maintain. The discipline, Puja Gurudev will tell that somebody asked, what is the teaching, what the scripture is teaching? Puja Gurudev tell, detach and attach. All this time, these 5 weeks, they have detached. That they are not attached to anything. And they have shown that they have not complained or anything detached. That's why they are able to stay here. If they are too much into home and the friends and this and that, like how at this age they do, but they have not, I have never seen them that kind of behavior. Okay? That's why they have got a sample. They tested that what is that meaning of detachment. Once we are detached, always our mind will remain clean. Our mind will always remain peaceful. The more we are attached to the world, the more turbulent our mind will be. And that sample through this camp, through this camp, they have seen a glimpse of that. Yes, it is possible, and it is to continue. It is their prarabdha and with the Buddhist blessings, and we are always sure that they will do well. So Haniji, and of course Hariji, he left early, And these three are Shubhani, then our Sanjana and Hari. They are the pioneers of this our youth empowerment program. I'm extremely happy to tell and proud to tell that our youth empowerment program is in the right hands. Shubhani is looking a little tiny kind of thing. So one thing that you can push around. Okay. She is like I cannot tell like a cobra. But she is steady just like the Himalayas. Very steady inside. Very still. And she, how from the beginning, without uttering a single word, raising a single finger, she guides them. Since morning till night, 11 o'clock, they will go on the reflections, she will sit with them, she will discuss with them, and then they will go to sleep. In the morning, they will amazing person. And she has so much of devotion, so much of commitment. That is really, it is rare. And Swamiji will always pray. Puja blessings, and you do well. You just keep that one. We are always there to, of course, we are not that steady like you, okay? But we are always there to support you. Our very tiny sister, but we are always like older brother. You have got all kinds of things to demand, and we are ready to do whatever you want. And of course, our Sanjana is following exactly whatever Swami does. She is always in touch with her. Of course, Tutiji came for our Bhagavad program, so that's why we are not mentioning her. And our Hariji. These three are the pillars, and may Puja Guru's blessings be always with them. And our the people here, I wish it is in my heart that if the next year course happens, we don't know where it goes, because Chinmayananda is the place for our air course. Because of some graha or something sort of here, then of course their loss is our gain. Okay? Same mission, but I will tell, but we feel very fortunate. And the day they chanted Hanuman Chalisa, today they are going to chant that one, Hanuman Chalisa chanted. So many people they told that Swami, the children are really very spared. I wish they will send their children also for this course, and next time we will come to a situation that we cannot conduct, whether it is there or here. It is unmanageable because so many children are coming, and may God's blessings be always with us, and we are ready to support these kind of programs in the mission. Hari Om.
Thank you so much, Swamiji. And I think between the three of us, all three of us had gone to the Youth Empowerment Program in one of the first batches. Shubhaniji went to the one in India. Hariji was the first batch in Youth Empowerment Program, and I was the second one. So, quick story. I came only for the last week to support, to help in-person support of this program. Before I came, we all got on a Zoom call with the students having an orientation with some of the sevaks, and we also being present. Literally within the first 30 seconds, I said, yup, has done its job. Why? Because when these students got on the camera and some instruction was being given, one was saying, no, how about we do it this way? The other one's like, shh, let them listen. We gotta listen to the instructions. And just the way they were interacting with each other, I could tell the hallmark and insignia of Youth Empowerment Program is in them as well. And all three of us know that we benefited from this ourselves as students. And some of us were so inspired. We went to the Vedanta course and we continued that bhava. They got a sample of what it's like in the Vedanta course. Parents, don't get scared. This is not meant to send Brahmacharis to the Vedanta course. The point is that, see, any program we conduct in Chinmaya Mission is based on timeless wisdom. It doesn't matter where we walk, as long as we are empowered by that wisdom, may that journey always take us towards the truth. When that is the consistency, whether it's a Vedanta course, whether it's their journey in life, you see that Tejas in them. That Tejas in them having gone through that course. So again, parents, don't be scared. This is an inspiration to see that doesn't matter where we come from, as long as we head for that truth, equipped and empowered by that wisdom, see how much great things can come to us. So we seek your support in the future. Now, let us bring this evening to a powerful and inspiring note with full devotion as our students sing their favorite tune. Remember, they sang 24 hours. They had to go through a lot of tunes. I asked them to pick their favorite one because Hanumanji is that great example and ideal of all of the Shastras and knowledge that we've spoken about. And so may Hanumanji continue to be your ideal. May your journeys continue to ever help you grow. And as he said, the world is perfect. Truth is the only depth that we shall dive into. And may we continue to see that. We are here for you always. Shubhani, the Brahmacharins, Swamins, CHYKs, and that too not just in this center, all over as well, including Mangalam and Dallas. We are all here. We really do stand as one family, serving with love and respect. Okay? So with that, I'll pass it to our inspiring youth graduates here for a final rendition of Hanuman Chalisa, and then we shall do the Prasada distribution afterwards, and finally, I won't hold you back from your stomachs for dinner. All right, so with that.
Shri Guru Charana Saroja Raja Nijamana Mukula Sudhari Varnau Raghubara Vimala Jasu Yodayaka Falachari Udvihina Tanu Janike Sumiro Pavana Kumar
have a seat here, because we will now ask the students to come up to receive Pusthaka Prasad and Phala Prasad as well. And I would like the YUP students to come first to receive their Prasad, and afterwards I invite all of our guests here to follow afterwards to receive blessings from our Swamijis here. Again, I would like to thank everyone who has, in any single way, any minute way, any grand way, that has come to support this program, who sees the depth and vision and purpose of this program, and we seek your support moving forward. So with that, we shall conclude our 2025 Batch 8 Youth Empowerment Program with our successful and amazing graduates here. So, we'll chant Om Purnamada and we'll conclude this program. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om.
Thanks for your water every day.
जय जय राधा रमण हरि बोल, 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 जय 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 राधा रमण हरि बोल, जय जय राधा
So with that, I'm sure everybody's hungry. So at this point, I'll invite all of us to come to the dining hall and partake in the dinner tonight. And as Rajul mentioned, there is a lot of extra food, so eat liberally and happily. So everybody please come to the dining hall now.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
Congratulations.
Isn't the art
like,